dearest at Marvel Champions. Today, we take the Act 6 Itemless adventures over to that big fat champion boss. Let's get it. Yes! I am now live! Let's do this thing. What's up, everybody? We are going to be going for champion boss today. I have my masteries all set up. Let me remove this no big D warning thing. Have my masteries all set up. Change things around quite a bit. Check this out. Offensively, relatively bare bones nothing on the right side of the screen. Just maxed out precision, just maxed out cruelty, and honestly, I almost didn't get these masteries. Trying to have a very survival-focused build. I did want to pick up deep wounds, but sacrifices possibly would have been too much. We'll see. Defensively, I have a lot of things maxed on the left side. Got maxed out greater vitality, maxed out block efficiency, maxed out perfect block, maxed out physical resistance, maxed out recovery, 1 point in willpower. Could not afford all 3 points. Just hopped on the treadmill. Thank God for you, GM. Dude, thank you very much for the 2, dude. Have a good workout, and don't run the entire time, dude. Or walk, or whatever you're doing, because, man, I might be here a little while. But, dude, thank you very much for the 2. I appreciate it. Enjoy your workout, dude. Get it in. All right, and then for the proficiencies over here, I do have max out Mystic Dispersion for the first time. Well, actually, it's not really the first time, technically. It is going to be the first time in a very, very long time. I did have it maxed out originally at one point way back in the day, and then they changed the way Mystic Dispersion worked, refunded everybody, and I spent those units elsewhere. I did not spend them on maxing it out again, but I now finally have Mystic Dispersion maxed out once again, up from my 4 points that I originally had when I did this quest the first time. So, I'm pretty much ready to go. The only thing that I haven't done is I haven't picked out a team yet. I did kind of take a little bit of a sneak peek in here, just kind of scouting around what masteries I'm going to be needing. So that's the only reason I was in this quest. But other than that, I haven't scouted anything out in terms of what I'm going to be doing today. I won't stop until you clear path, Brian. My life is in your hands. Good luck. Oh, no. GM, dude. Oh, no. You might be there for a couple of days, dude. Hey, Boo. What's up, Shark? All right, let's, what's up, everybody? Sorry, I'm going to be a little bit more focused on picking out a path first before we get into any kind of chit-chattery. So I was wrong, by the way. I said there was only 10 paths remaining, assuming that there were 7 loops around this final quest. There's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means there's technically 11 paths left. But in order to make myself not a liar, we're going to be taking 2 of these loops in the same path. I just got to figure out which 2 that would be. And then once I take out 2, then there will be single-digit paths remaining in all of 6.2. Okay, so I don't really want to take the gated paths yet. I feel like, you know, might as well save those. I have only the gated paths in the 5th quest. Maybe I can narrow it down to only the gated paths in this final quest, and I think that would be pretty cool. I'm not saying I can get that done today. I'm just saying, you know, let's work towards that goal. So I want to look at some of these link notes to play with. Burden of Might. Okay, I did. You know, the only path I completed was straight up the middle. However, I did also try. I made it to the boss like one other time or something like that. I really didn't try for very long, but one of the streams I you know, I was like, well, I still have Mystic Dispersion on. Let's just see what else, you know, what else I can knock out. So I made it to the boss like once or maybe twice, taking out certain loops. And one of them was this Burden of Might, which was pretty tough. So I don't know if I really want to mess with that yet. We might save that for later. What are you? Unblockable. Okay, unblockable's not too bad. So yeah, we can play with unblockable. This would be the blade would be the skill path. Magic would be the science path. So I'm gonna be going through both of those guys for sure. This is like the do you bleed stuff, right? Yeah, I want to save that for another time as well. And what do we got down here? We have dismay. All right, so dismay. That's fine. Dismay. The unblockable. And I mean, I guess Burden of Might. I think those are going to be the three easiest to kind of start with. So, is this a continuation from yesterday, or did you play all night till now? Maybe I did play all night till now. No, no, I definitely did not. All right, and I practiced a little bit versus the champion, but I mean, it's still a fight that I'm not very comfortable with. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, I think the first thing I want to start out with is probably... We'll go for dismay. I want to knock out two at the same time, so I'm thinking the two easiest probably dismay and the unblockable for the first 6-second thing. So let me see what champions I'm gonna need. Okay, that's fine. Hold on. Let me grab a few champions that I know I'm gonna be using, and then I'll kind of fill in some gaps and make some changes after I have a couple champs on the team. So I know I'm gonna use Hyperion. That is an absolute certainty. That guy's gonna be like my main clearing champion. It'd be nice if I can get another champion that can handle the champion, and I don't know who I want to use for that exactly. Voodoo has, you know, Mystic Dispersion, of course, aiding him to give him that power, grant him that power, which could be nice. Actually, you know what? I think I have to go through a magic, right? We're always going through magic. Was that one of the? I think that was one of the things. So I have to bring in Gulk. And Beardo, it'd be nice, you know, get the Beardo synergy going. Let's see what I have. Maybe Void. All right, let's take a little bit of a peek inside the quest as it stands, and just see what I need to replace. Okay, so if I go through this Spidey, you know, I could use Hyperion for this fight. I'll use Sim Supreme for this fight. Then I'm going to be going around this Iceman, so I'm thinking a Science Champion for this guy right here. Probably Void, I'm guessing. Hyperion. Hyperion. Wait, what was this one again? Yeah, okay, never mind. So, yep, Hyperion. This is also going to be Hyperion. Blade, what do you have? Defensive. Okay, that's also going to be Hyperion. Here's where I need the Gulk. We gotta go through this. Hyperion. Then we're going around this way as well. Terminal velocity. Critical hits. Increased power gain. Okay. Alright, well, guess what? Hyperion. Spiked armor. Ooh, Spite. Okay, alright, so actually it was good that I grabbed Void, because I could use Void for this fight. It's not going to be bad with the spiked armor, is it? No, I don't think so. Yeah, no, that should be fine. 6% attack is nothing, especially when the degen's going to be doing most of the work. So use Void for that. Hyperion, yep, Hyperion for that fight. Hyperion for that fight. Tank Buster, Hyperion for that fight. Okay, so actually this team's looking solid. If I, you know what, I could maybe swap out Void if I could handle this with a different champion, but I don't know that I can. I mean, I guess I could use Hyperion. No, the Spite's going to be too much. Never mind, never mind. Yeah. You know what? Actually, I do like this team. I was expecting to swap out one champion at least, but I think we're good. So I'm going to have two options. I mean, I guess Captain America, I don't technically need. I could swap him out. I didn't say I was going to use him anywhere, but he's going to be kind of my backup option for this dude. So do I think this guy is, like, Beardo is better than Voodoo? I guess. I guess so. Sort of. I don't know. We'll just go in. Hyperion will be exhausted today? I know. He really will. He's going to get used a lot. Okay, so I mean, nothing left to do, but let's get started. Let's do this thing. Oh, you know what? Sorry, give me one sec here, guys. Getting started in just a moment. Okay. Now I'm ready. Okay. Let's do this thing, man. Let's do this thing. Remember when you used Voodoo to fight the champion in the maze? I did do that, yeah. If things don't go so well, then with Beardo, that is, then you know, I could potentially swap him out. No tweet. I already tweeted at the very start of the stream. It's out there. Okay. A little frisky today, Spidey. So there's no global node in this quest, which is going to make things a bit easier in terms of just I don't have to play around that super annoying global in the 5th quest. Of course, it's still a very deadly quest that I'm in right here, but I think I'm gonna make it to the champion boss fine for the most part, and it's gonna be the champion boss that is gonna be the brutal part of this quest. Come on, bud. Thank you. Let's get some incinerates a burn-in. With that L2, finish things off. Okay, Spidey down. Let's move. So I want to try to go relatively quickly today. Kind of like yesterday. Maybe I was taking things a little too intense yesterday. People were thinking I was getting all going into a cranky mode or something like that. So maybe I will. I was trying to amp myself up yesterday a little bit. Maybe I won't go that far, but I do want to keep it moving because the more attempts I get at Hyperion, the more likely I am gonna actually take him down. So. Let's go hype. I ain't got nothing on my Sim Supreme, dude. Crud. Alright, well I'm in the shielding phase, so no big deal. It's gonna deal 15% of my health, right? I think. Yeah, 15%. So we're all good. Wait, whoa, that was more than 15%. Wait, is that not how that works? Is it, oh, wait, is it based off of genetic potential? I think that's what it is. Son of a. I thought I was fine. Alright, well, I'm healing up. I need to get to the boss with full health, essentially, on Sim Supreme here. It's not a run ender if I'm missing a bit of health, but it's kind of important. But this is why I have willpower. The willpower will save me. You lost the green buff? I lost the green buff. I don't even know what I didn't even know there was a green buff. Oh god, Sim Supreme. How do you work, man? Oh, there's a green buff. Uh-oh. So what does this mean? Am I going to take a buttload of damage right here? Yeah, a little bit. Ugh. Ugh. I should maybe save my special 3 for if he gets close to his L3. That's probably the better way to, safer way at least, to approach this fight. I'll let the willpower healing do its thing. Take this fight a little slower. Thank you for throwing that special champion. Appreciate that, dude. That health just keep ticking its way on up. Kind of hate baiting out Hyperion Special 1, even though I was just, you know, doing that just now. Because of course, he throws a special 1. Like mid-animation, he's still gaining power. And it just feels like, you know, you're never getting some time where he's not throwing that special. Alright, gotta pop mine before he pops his. I'm back at 95% health at least. So, why is stagger not working? It's the node. There's a node on this particular fight. Wait. That was still way more damage than I was anticipating on taking. Alright, now I'm very confused. I thought I was good there. Want to use Luke Cage for this Hyperion? Because I need other champions for the quest. I'm not bringing a champion specifically for Hyperion and nothing else. Okay, how does it work?
Did you give up on 6.2.5?
What's up, Cam? I mean, not give up. We're just
sure, yeah,
take a change of pace here.
Good plans.
Okay.
Strategic retreat. Whatever you want to call it.
How does it work? Do you know how Sim Supreme's like damage protection thing works?
Sure.
Is it null shadow when active? No.
It's the
oh yeah,
passive
the top
armor
part.
up looking buff.
Yeah, 100% chance when this blessing is triggered to gain a protection buff, preventing Symbiote Supreme from taking more than 15% of his max health per hit, lasting for 10 seconds. This protection threshold is reduced by 50% if the opponent has an active buff. Oh. I didn't realize that part. He had active buffs. I guess that was it. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep going. I'd like my Sim Supreme to be healthier, but it's okay.
Two would like your Sim Supreme to be healthier.
Alright, so this fight...
How's chat going? I see Pete. I see all excited for that unified crystal arena, aka the thing arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be grinded.
You'll be grinded.
Alright, let me I guess I'll use Void for this fight. Trying to think who's best. Maybe I should be using Beardo, but no, I want to save his health for sure. Because I'll be blocking a bunch with Beardo. Just try not to trigger Dex as much as possible. I've maxed out Dexterity right now. And I can't even trigger it this fight. Makes me sad.
It's a weird mastery to have.
It's a good mastery. There's nothing else that's better getting towards Mystic Dispersion. I'm so happy that I can actually use specials again with Void. Hype, you want to use yours, dude? Or Hype, not Hype, Dormammu, whatever.
He likes having the specials. He's a special little one.
He's a special little one.
Oh, you take no damage from blocking that SP2, by the way.
Yeah, it's not a lot. I got the synergy backing me up. I got class advantage.
You're on max. Fine.
Serum Science? No, I have no points in that. It's the Science synergy with Beardo and yeah, all the other stuff, all the other defensive things.
With an equity.
Have what?
Equity.
Oh no, an equity no.
It's just Void being tanky, I suppose.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's. I mean, I essentially have 50% extra reduction in block damage because of the Science synergy. So yeah. All right, moving on. Power Bond. Okay, so this does not matter one bit whatsoever what nodes this guy has. Let's hype him down.
I don't know what chat thinks, but this is so much more refreshing than seeing the same fights over and over again, right?
That's why I'm doing it. If I didn't stream, honestly, I wouldn't be in here right now. I'd still be in the 5th quest. But I want to give something. I want to give people something new to look at. I'll wait for his
give
power
them
gain
something new
here.
to look at every day.
There we go. Let's go, bud. There it is. Okay. Is it just me, or does this dumb Mamu have more flame coming out his head? I don't know. But I like how you called him Dumb Mamu instead of Dormammu. Because he is dumb. What a dummy. Alright, this should be fine. Get these Incinerates rolling. He's going to power gain any second. There it is. Hit with an L2 after this. Again, that armor break. Oh, yeah. Man, playing, like, not playing around the global makes this 1,000 times easier.
I really do like not having globals. Actually, that global in 0.5 is just brutal.
It is brutal.
0.3 is not gonna have globals, which I really like as well.
There's no globals at all?
No globals.
Wow, interesting.
Each path has a link node though.
Okay.
Some of them look brutal too, but you know, at least it's not a global.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm not really a fan of a lot of the global nodes either, so I'm happy with that change. You know, I don't necessarily mind playing around the different globals, but it gets kind of tiring when it's the entire quest that you got to do it.
Yeah.
If it was limited to sections of the quest, I think that would make it more fun for me.
It's basically globals limited to sections of the quest.
Yeah, yeah. So that's happy with
and
that
no
change.
gates, so.
All right, parry, mystic conditioning. Yeah. Let's do it.
And Brian should have R5 Omega. He had 200 today, but item use 6 stones.
Omega? Worthless.
Omega will need you to parry, Pete. And I know
Yeah.
you're not a big fan of parrying, so.
P, why would you handicap yourself and actually make you have to use an ability? Just keep using your boo, dude.
And he doesn't phase, so.
Yeah. Alright, this L3 should actually hit decently hard, even though he's got some armor ups. Actually
At
no,
start,
those
he
armor
gave
ups
up
did.
on 6.2.5, so
Final quest
hopefully
is
we'll
going on.
never see that again.
Oh, I'll be back in there.
God, jeez, damn.
Come on, burn, baby, burn. There we go. 5 incinerates. Oh, God, playing hype without suicides is just what a dream.
Yeah, but I have 5 tier 5 basics, so I gotta do something with them. You should do
We won this
that
war?
phases and rank them.
Holy crap! I didn't realize we were gonna win that war. That's nice.
Alright.
Sweet. I could really use the loyalty, man. I'm hurting for loyalty. I'm down to oh, that put me up to 25k. Nice. Rip934 sent it 05 saying, Itemless! Thank you very much, Rip934. I appreciate that as always, dude. Thank you very much. Alright, True Strike, Special 1 Bias, Hyperion. Let's go, let's go. So Cam,
Yes.
if you had to do what I'm doing, I know you finished this quest already, but if you had to do it with the mindset of the whole itemless thing.
So, like, going crazy, I know. Okay. Proceed.
Yeah. If you lost your mind,
Yes.
what would your strategy be for like the pathing in this final quest?
Final quest? Well,
Yeah.
my strategy versus the final quest was initially going semi-prepared and getting whooped, and having to farm like 600 potions.
Okay, but
She-Hulk doesn't really work anymore. I saw a video posted of She-Hulk kind of working, but then it was like almost solo, so I don't know how that counts.
I
If she
guess
was able to solo the character with like as a 235.
yeah. I guess what I meant is like, would you take multiple loops at the same time, or would you?
Oh. Yeah, definitely. I would. I think there are 3 of the loops that are pretty straightforward. Gives like,
Yeah, I think I just scouted those out basically. Those are the
one of
ones
them
I'm in.
gives. The one that gives Burden of Might.
Yeah.
Now?
Oh, you're asking if I'm on it now? No.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
skipping that one. I'm doing the unblockable at the start of the fight one and dismay.
Yeah, that's a straightforward-ish one.
Yeah.
Burden of Might though, Sim Supreme doesn't work for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that now that I have more points in Mystic Dispersion that he will work for it.
I don't think it matters because he gets these like really short active buffs.
It was
There.
kind of working when I was doing it with 4 points. I don't know. It was slightly inconsistent. There were times where I didn't have enough power to keep the fight going.
Yeah. I remember trying my path with Sim Supreme, and in one of the champion's phases, where he stuns you, if you hit him when he's unstoppable, my SP3, while he was unstoppable, it still stunned me, even though the SP3 is gonna nullify the unstoppable.
Was that a bug, or is that how it's supposed to work?
Who knows if it was a bug or not? The champion had so many different
Yeah.
bugs associated with it.
That's true.
I would definitely go around the easier loops and pray to Jesus for the no retreat path.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think I'm gonna be grinding I'm gonna try to grind. Maybe I'll get a thing.
The arena is gonna go crazy, you know.
Probably.
Yeah. It's basically a thing featured arena.
Yeah. And this time people know he's good. Instead of before it was like, is thing good? Don't know, and he still went really high. And then people who have thing are like, well, get an exclusive Thor. Alright, this should kill him. BJ did Burn to Might and enhanced abilities with Sim Supreme 3 to 5 MD. Sucked ass, but did it. Revives were used. Okay. Alright. Brian, if you get...
She-Hulk worked really well for Burn to Might. She didn't have any active buffs. Well, you activated dexterity, but it didn't matter at all.
Yeah.
I do feel bad for people who didn't get to complete it with She-Hulk while she was still...
Pete, you're saying if I get thing, I gotta get him to Sig 200? Well, I have 100 Science Stones in my inventory at the moment. It's kind of preventing me from popping open the other Sig Stone crystals that I've been getting, of which I have. I don't think I quite have 100 in my inventory, like in my crystal stash, but I'm getting close to that amount. And if I don't get thing, well, I've had other strategies in mind for the longest. The thing would just, of course, make it significantly easier. Let's go, Magic. Throwing them specials, girl. Ooh, that timing.
To look at the new Vision character.
Sort of. But not really. I watched Legacy's
Saw
video.
somebody rank to him just out of the gate.
In the Alliance? That's a rank 4 now, apparently.
4?
Like an immediate rank 4. Somebody posted, I saw somebody posted like the screenshot of Chrome doing it.
Oh, I thought it was a 6-star rank too, and I was like, what? That was so quick.
No, it was a 5-star.
It kind of scared me.
I mean, some of these guys feels like they have so much tier 5 basic these days.
Where does it come from? Where does it go?
Let me tell you, Kanai Joe don't even know.
John Surf, I don't know if She-Hulk yet, I'll probably get her soon now that they fixed her, saying that I finally got Dr. Strange after Postal Final.
Okay, that was a little bit of a long fight, but super safe.
Huge bummer for anyone who didn't get to complete it without, like, you know, with She-Hulk. Got 4 or 5 stars and 1 4-star out of this early access bundle. Good God.
Wait, what is this? Brian, you have like, what then, 2 weeks? Wait, what is that in reference to?
It's for the Super Bush.
Oh, got it. Well, you know, don't you guys worry. Who said it's gonna be a Super Bush anyway? Could be something entirely different. You don't really know. And I'm not playing around this node. This is, Vision, or not Vision. My God, I can't even talk or think. Stop hurting me. Jeez.
It's really not hurting you that much.
It's not that much, but I mean, I gotta use this guy for the rest of the fights. I can't be taking this much damage here. Ooh, look at that timing. That Bane transfer is one of the sickest Bane transfers of my life. Okay, he's about to go into his unblockable phase here. Uh-oh. Is this going to put him in it? I want to put him right below it. Crap, he's in it now.
Nikita. Initial. Hey man from Ukraine, wanted to rank down my She-Hulk, rank 4 torch area, 565 cat already. Yes, I would say so. Shiani saying 10 days from me, I want my super bush. If it's 10 days for you, then it's like 9 days for me. Or like, you know, maybe a week for me.
It's close. It's close. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more fights before we get to the boss. This path is very long. I suppose it's not taking as long as some of the other paths to get there, but it is
It really doesn't feel
path.
nearly as long if you have ghosts, so you know.
Hold that thought. Let me go pop my crystals and grab a ghost real quick.
Yes. You should. You really should.
I feel like if I did, I could throw Ghost on the team, Hood on the team. Oh, I gotta be careful with this node. Uh-oh. Ghost on the team, Hood on the team, and then 3 options for the boss. And I guess Hood would be a 4th.
Well, you need Wasp too.
Nah. Do you really? I don't think I do.
I've seen you play Ghost. You need Wasp.
Who cares if only one of the hits crit even? I'll get there. This might give him too much power.
You need those fights to end fast.
Oof. Oof. This almost gave him too much power. Alright, I need to slow play this node. I need to spam like special ones or something. Should have been doing that from the start, maybe.
Yeah, I was right. 9 days for me. September 19th.
Okay. So the node on this guy, if you guys missed it, every time I land a crit, oh my god, that power gain. Every time I landed a crit, it increases the amount of power that he got from everywhere. And at this point, I've crit him so many times that it's gaining a lot of power. It's up to a maximum of 300% power gain, and I'm pretty sure I'm there right now. It's kind of scary. Backed up against the wall a bit.
3. Is Warlock worth rank 5 on Duped? I want him at rank 5 for that Havoc boss on 6.3. Not actually sure if he would be a super great option for the Havoc boss. The Havoc boss happens to have a node called Crumbling Armor. And once Warlock's armor is broken, does he get it back after it's broken?
I believe so.
Sure about that.
Although I'm not positive.
Check on that.
Alright, he's gonna die actually. Yeah, we're good.
Should go check the Alliance tab. Just the most recent pool.
I'm not gonna go. Tell me who it is.
You should go.
I'm not gonna go.
You really should go.
Is it Dreamin' like duplicating his fury? Fine, I'll go.
Get 10 seconds, yeah. Maybe Warlock would be a decent option for that fight, but you really need to be aggressive and a lot of power gain, like extra power gain. I'm honestly not sure if it. Yes. No, that could have been you if you actually listened.
Could have been me. If I
Mm.
popped open the 5-star crystals when I said it could have been me. Alright, using Void for this dude. I gotta be careful on that Spite. Although this guy's pretty quick to throw specials typically. So if I do trigger Spite, he'll probably just throw it. But yeah, it'd be nice to get a couple Petrifies going. At least one. There we go. There's one. Oh, failed intercept right there, man. Yep, alright, double Petrify. That is that.
Yeah, Cody, I'm not super sure about that. I think also that Havoc has an extinction protocol or something like that. That the more the lower his health gets, or the more power he gains, the higher power gain he has from hits. So not super sure if Warlock would be great for that either. Some like buffs in 6.3 that could make that fight significantly easier though.
Dash back distance was weird. Oh well.
Need to ask him, did he ever get that Scalar Mutant laying down? Nope. Surrender.
Yeah.
Never give up, never surrender. That was the motto, but
Yep.
he did both of those things.
Oh man, just giving it some time.
No mercy. Bring up the taglines for the next Cobra Kai season.
Did you watch both seasons?
I did not. I never finished it. Never give up, never surrender, never use items. That sucks. What are some preliminary thoughts for the counters that you use for the fight?
I mean, item use is no longer on, so I should use items now. Alright.
Cody, I think you should just wait until 6.3 is out before deciding, because I think investment of Warlock to rank 5 unduped is a one. And we don't know what the fight is gonna look like in the final version, and we don't know what the boosts are gonna look like in the final version. So Dylan, and just finish Act 5, 100% is Ghost Force the generic or Omega Red. Needs it more, but Ghost is a better character, so whichever one you're more comfortable with. If you're good at playing with Ghost, I would go full Ghost and rank 5 and all that. Symbiote Supremacy in here is a 6.2.6. Yes, sir. 5-star Omega, 114. Suicide Mastery build is it better to max willpower or 1 point and 1 point in coagulate? As you put that single point in coagulate, you won't take any more bleed damage, so any willpower points you put in would only serve the purpose of more healing for you. I would recommend maxing willpower. Not just for your Omega, but also for every other character you use. The Kosh. Need help, folks, facing issues on the inverted control lane in Act 6.1.6. That lane is a bitch. Bad lane. I remember using a couple items on that myself. I think the safest option is using the Emma and Mysterio combo for immune to inverted control. So I remember that note, you can use robots, but they have a significantly reduced ability accuracy. So those are your, safer options. You can also just learn to play random vertical control, which I never did, and I probably never will. Um,
Almost at the boss, guys. 2 fights left, including this one. We're getting there.
Looking forward to this boss fight.
I'm scared, man. My Sim Supreme is already down a bunch of health because of my earlier mistakes.
I wish some Supreme had some kind of regen.
Of course. Be pretty
I
OP.
like, man. Appreciate the OPness.
Well, you do love good OPness.
I've been working the same SS can regen, bro. Sure. I was saying BG looks like he's having a really good run this path.
The path ain't so tough. Really the big concern is the champion. So next, I mean, maybe I'll just get lucky and I'll take him down first go. But assuming that that's not gonna happen, I in the future just need to really focus on keeping Sim Supreme as healthy as possible. That second fight was the only thing that I used Symbiote Supreme for. I just need to play it better, or a little bit better RNG, something. And then I'll get to the champion with all the champions that I'll use for the fight fully intact. What's also different about this quest versus the last is I don't need all of my champions alive. So even if I made a mistake here against this Corvus with my hype, the run continues.
Okay. Fake, because Josh F actually recommended something interesting. Heads up, you can use hype to clear the last phase of champion in case Symbiote Supreme dies.
I was
Use hype though. Yeah.
I was thinking it would be possible with him, but also probably pretty difficult because I did try a few times. I remember getting like 50 or maybe 60 hit combo or something with hype against the champion. But it is
Why don't
tough.
you just get She-Hulk and get this done before?
Well, I like to... Something you don't know about me, Cam, is I like to get all of the good champions on the beta.
Yes. Yeah.
So She-Hulk on the beta, Ghost and her friends on the beta.
Martin asking, Cam, what would you rather do, Itemless X6 or rank 5 Iron Patriot? Absolutely rank 5 Iron Patriot. He's that level of bad character who's definitely getting a buff at some point, so...
Yeah, plus Cam, he likes ranking bad characters. He doesn't like playing them anymore, but he likes to rank them still.
I don't really ranking bad characters, to be honest.
I know. Makes me sad. It used to be so cool.
I know. But then I realized I don't want to spend 20 minutes on an AQ fight.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. We're at the champion. 2 linked nodes intact. The 2 that going with are the unblockable for the first 6 seconds and then dismay. So don't get hit is the name of the game here, especially for those first 6 seconds. I still don't know entirely all of this guy's abilities. I just know that during some of the phases he goes unblockable. I'm just going to try and have Mystic Dispersion carry me through the fight, essentially. I know at some point I'm also going to take degen damage, which further makes things difficult of not going into the fight at full health. But this is the first run against the champion in a long time, so really I just kind of want a good practice run here.
Martinez, an alliance mate mine did 10% of champion with Havoc.
Wow.
I don't know how that works.
Me neither. Sounds crazy.
Uh, yeah. Stars asking R5 Phoenix for cam or do itemless XX? Let's just do Iron Patriot and get it over with. The SP1 was purely out of panic.
Maybe.
SP3.
Okay.
Candy didn't check. Made it in the right time, yeah. Back to the champion. This.
I forgot I don't really want to use my special 2 when I drain his power because I want him to keep throwing specials. It does add a lot of damage though. Armor breaks.
Some Supreme looks so cool, but he moves so weird. What is in the chat? Their name's Salad. Oh snap, final chapter. Peace out.
Alright, I really shouldn't parry him like I just did back there too, because I forgot about the unblockable stuff.
Don't forget about the unblockable stuff, because if you get hit, that dismay is gonna
Yeah.
melt you down.
Yep. Okay. Officially ahead in the fight. Look at my health. Look at his health. Okay, maybe he took the lead again. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, didn't you?
No! No! The nullify. No. I didn't get nullify.
Whew.
I had staggers up. I guess it was just a
But
bad
then he
timing.
doesn't actually get on, goes unstoppable.
Uh,
So.
damn.
Can still do this, maybe.
Wait, what? I mean, how does that work? I don't get it exactly.
Oh, stagger kicks in, but he gets like one tick of unstoppable.
Yeah, most of the time it works out fine. I guess it just has to, like, that exact timing is the problem. Okay. I guess I'm gonna use my other champions to try to lower his health a bit.
Would use.
What phase is he in right now?
In the one before the final phase, I think
Yeah.
his mediums are unblockable.
Yeah, becomes very aggressive. Champion deals 10% of the attack's direct damage. Well, mediums are unblockable. Good lord. I guess I'm gonna try with hype. It's probably not gonna go well though. 29% health left still.
I would spam SP1 to get 20 hits on your combo to get rid of his charge. But don't want him to regen. Never mind, he's regening.
I don't think this is doing much. Yeah. Alright. Well. Kind of figured once I didn't get him to 10% with my other champs that this is not really doable. Oh yeah, I need to pay attention to that better. Okay. Well, let's throw this guy in here.
Cap can totally do it. You gotta go real up close, hit him on his block, and that's how you can bait a light parry.
Yeah, I totally just messed up everything in that last part. Anyway, let's get out of here. It was a good practice run. Reset. Team looks solid. I do feel like I can probably replace Void if I'm only using him for 2 fights, but I'm going to keep him on the team right now because I'm not sure exactly who else I'd want to bring in. Probably a Mystic Champion, but whatever. Let's keep it going. Speed through here as fast as possible. Time for your evading shenanigans, Spidey. Let me get a full heavy attack in.
He has a mystic. Is your you're the awakened?
Yes.
So you have a mystic on the team. So whenever one of champion's buffs expire, charge.
Wait, say that again? What?
Whenever one of champion's buffs expire.
Oh, again, a glancing thing or whatever? Kinetic
Yeah,
charge?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's not maxed or anything, though.
So
I think Sig 40 maybe?
fine,
40
yeah,
or
you'll
Sig
be
20?
fine.
Alright, let's make it through this fight with a bit more health than last time. Man, Mystic Dispersion is so freaking strong. I probably shouldn't have popped this, but whatever. It's early in the fight. Even if he hits me with the L3, I'll regenerate from it. From the global. Or not global, but, you know, the node. Is your clairvoyant? If I had one.
Should be grind for them. Apparently they're doing rebalancing changes for Maw.
Are they? Kind of figured they might.
I'm very intrigued and concerned to see some of these changes. Their word of not adding or removing an ability, they really did paint themselves in a huge corner.
I mean, they could just change their mind. You know?
That would be changing abilities, right? If they remove an ability and change, like, add a new one, that would be, the same thing as changing some lines. All they can do is changing some numbers.
I'm just saying, they're talking about their plan. When they talked about the rebalance changes, plans changed. They said bases were coming at some point too.
People would hold them accountable to that if they start like removing abilities and stuff like that.
Oh, it's a real shame. They were trying to be transparent with their current plans. You know what I mean? Plans change. Can't always take every word for exactly like nothing ever changes.
But I like doing that. You have, I think was an interesting time because there's a lot of discussions about that before it actually went live.
Alright, Dormammu.
We'll ask you where to find an easy Dormammu for the time after time. I believe I saw somebody say in the time after time quest in 1.3, but you need to bring a red skull for it.
Ouch, that hurt. Maybe I should just not even try to bait this guy's L1 anymore. He doesn't seem to want to throw it.
Looks like easy Dormammu.
Yeah.
Can alternatively come in here and take this Dormammu down.
You gotta do it with a Dormammu though, huh?
With a Dormammu.
I'm really not a fan of this this event that we have going on. Like the rewards are good, so it's like
It's great. There's like 30 energy for rewards. And a lot of gold.
It's not fun to do, I guess is all I'm saying.
Nobody cares.
Like I said, the rewards are good. That's the thing, is, man, yeah, it's funny enough, man. Nobody actually cares. You give a fun event with garbage rewards, people hate it. You give a garbage event with good rewards, and people are like, oh sweet, good rewards.
You give a fun event
funny.
with good rewards, then
Now we're talking.
But I feel the prerequisite for anything to be regarded well is good rewards.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you have to have good rewards, otherwise.
So you have to have that, and then you can judge the event and see if it was fun or not.
Oh, what, dude? I just couldn't move for a second there. Oh my god! And now I literally just could not move. I tried swiping back twice. Nothing happened. Go ahead, bud. Please don't kill me so I can keep going. Okay, it's not gonna kill me. That's good. Oh, I forgot there's a heal block attached to a special. Oh. Get the healing in a second. Damn it. Missed time that too. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do today's daily. I do want the rewards, of course, but
It's just like 2 energy, right? Get there and then...
I guess I'll do it. I was thinking about duels, thinking I don't have a ton of duel credits left, but yeah, I guess I'll just do that quest.
I feel the duels would only be for some of the newer characters. I'm pretty sure they put every like target for these events in the earlier tiles for the in the special quest this month. So
Yeah. Is the counter example in a way? Yeah. There was the maze with not super good rewards. Although I'd argue the rewards were pretty good. I think I'm alone in that camp, but considering how long it took to actually do the maze, it really was not that long. The rewards, like, for the level of difficulty, I know people were expecting more, but, like, the amount of time that it took to go through that event, getting, I don't remember what we got, but, man, if that was, like, a repeatable thing to farm, dude, oh my god, it'd be amazing. Where else at the time could you know, could somebody knock something like that out relatively quickly and get good rewards like tier 2 alpha? Alright, Parry Mystic Conditioning. Let's get some healing with hype. Would be better 565 Corvus or Cap Marvel movie and she worth a generic Awakening gem. They're both good champions. It kind of depends on what you're looking for. They're both really good. It's a lot of personal preference between those two. The only thing that's not really personal preference, I would say, is one of them has crazy high prestige and the other one's prestige is just kind of good. It's decent. But other than that,
the maze rewards were 27,000 tier 2 alpha fragments for shards, 25 or 6 stone crystals, and 250k gold. I feel it would have been a lot more positively received. See, I like talking about the maze a lot because I think it was like one of the greatest successes and one of the greatest failures of the game at the same time.
wait, what was the tier 2 alpha rewards from it?
27,000 tier 2 alpha shards.
Oh man, it wasn't even a full tier 2 alpha?
Apparently not.
Huh, I guess I forgot about that.
I think it would have been more better received if content and it had like a monthly or bi-monthly refresh on the rewards, so like you could go through it with a different set of characters in there every other month or every month. Here was my other idea. It was to make it permanent content. Cost 0 energy to move through the tiles and remove all the rewards altogether. Refresh the defenders in there maybe every other month, maybe every like 3 months. For it just to act as a practice ground. Also being super useful
For a very small
because some of the
group of
defenders,
people, though. Not many
it
people are
would be
gonna.
useful for people who just want to learn how to fight these crazy defenders.
I think there's very few people that actually would do that, though.
Care to learn how to fight crazy defenders.
Yeah, like if you give them some rewards while they learn, I think like a lot more people would would actually take the time to do it. So not necessarily something crazy, but something better than fighting Winter Soldier level rewards, but maybe not too much higher than that.
But then there would be the argument of, you know, this is just more rewards for people who already know how to fight these characters.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, you know, you could do it like potions, just like level 4 potions or something. Like, I don't know, just something. Give people a reason, or maybe just stack like a decent stack of gold. It doesn't have to be something that would like separate people, but it needs something. Otherwise, very few people would take the time.
Sure.
Maybe that's not even enough. I don't know.
If it was like just like duels, right? Higher level characters with more challenging nodes. Instead of having to go through certain characters to get to the encounter you want, you just had the encounters lined up, all on a different lane, enter per lane. I feel that would have been.
Do you remember when Kabam tried putting the new champions in the game, and you could fight them, but they gave 0 rewards?
It's cool, right?
I feel like that was the original content creator program in a way. That was before anyone had access, like early access to the champions or anything, and it was just a way to.
Once. They did it only once, right?
No, I think they did it twice.
I remember them doing it for X23.
They did it at least twice, I believe, possibly more. I want to say, did they do it for Kamala Khan? No.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think it was Kamala Khan. I think I remember fighting her in the quest. Either way, nobody did it. No one participated because it gave 0 rewards. Nobody cared.
I think people went in there and saw the animations and things, right?
Very few, I feel. I think people just didn't give a damn about it. They said, oh, 0 rewards? Okay, let me go somewhere else that's going to give rewards.
I think people didn't go in there and see the animations because they were actually already seeing the animations in the monthly quest.
Exactly. Who needs to see the animations in a quest where you're going to get 0 rewards? You're going to see them regardless.
It's not just, the point of this wouldn't just be seeing the animations though, right? The point of this would be having super challenging defenders who you would otherwise have to spend, you know, a ton of resources in Alliance Wars to.
It would be useful. I'm agreeing that it'd be useful, but I'm just saying most people, I think, still wouldn't care. There'd be a group of players that are, you know, excited to learn how to defeat these champs and stuff like that, but very few people. I mean, look how many people do practice duels before wars. Yeah, if you're in a competitive alliance, even in a competitive alliance, people don't always do it. You know, it's tough to convince some people.
Dreaming here. Talking dreaming.
I mean, not just dreaming. It's tough sometimes to get people in our alliance to do it, and we're, you know,
what you call
trying
it?
to push for masters.
You call it danger rooms. Would be like, whoa, X-Men. Cool. Hey, I don't think you know what danger rooms are. Goddamn.
Practice rooms for the X-Men.
Yeah.
I get it. Just focus on these fights. But yeah.
Dreaming has think he doesn't need practice.
That's true. You know what I was thinking would be real fun? You'd have to have like a... Maybe you wouldn't have to... Wait, is Thing capable of taking the champion from like 100 to 0, or is it only like last 10%?
Just the last 10%.
Alright, that's what I thought. So you'd have to have a good 6-star counter, or just a 6-star Sig 200 thing. But like the 6-star path, they all have crazy boosted attack. So no matter what, like you just go wild in that quest. You're gonna have safeguard up always. That whole loop be really fun. Alright, hype. Fully recovered. Now I can go a little bit faster. Again, don't have to heal. They are 1-star, bud. I'm aware. Does that change what I was... I'm not saying this in like a smug I know or way type of way. Whatever. Anyway, does that change what I was saying? I don't think it does, right? Like,
That's
so
fine. Your sassiness has no bands.
his protection just works. It's I believe based off of the enemy's attack and how boosted it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'd have the safeguard up. What's up, Captain Bay? How you doing there, bud? Oh, that was strange. Whatever. Burn, Blade, burn. Disco Inferno. Come on, Blade. All passive. Get this nonsense out of here. Take your beating like a man. Alright. Moving on. Moving on. How's the Itemless going so far today? It's going alright. This is only the second run of the day. The paths are pretty long. I'm in the final quest here. I'm doing 2 loops at a time. Well, for this particular run at least. So it is taking some time to walk all the way to the champion. But the first run of the day, I got there just fine. And I almost dropped him down to that final 10%. I was doing good until one of the what's it called? One of his unstoppables got through a stagger. So magic seems to be going down a bit faster than last time. I think I'm managing power a little bit better. Good old Gulk, man. Gulk to the rescue. Otherwise, this magic would be a pain. No suicides? No. I've got 5 out of 5 MD running. I'm going to be spamming specials. I mean, really, you can keep suicides on for this final fight, because you mostly use special 3s, but it's just safer to not have them on. Not sure you got this. How far along you're in now 6.2. Haven't caught an Itemless stream in a while. Not sure where you're at. I've got 3 paths in the 5th quest. And then basically everything in this final quest. Other than the one initial path that I did a while back. This is my first time back in this quest in a while. I'm doing a lot of damage right now. Holy crap. You know what, we're just going for it. Got this done. Beautiful. Let's take him down. Now that was a decently fast fight. Holy poop. 45 hits. I'll take it, man. GG, whatever happened to the Banana Grant account? Well, I never had a Banana Grant account. It was Bruce Banana.
Banana Grant was me at some point.
It's true, that was you. Bruce Banana was my alternate account, and it was just a one-day experiment, 24-hour thing. Alright, you know, I should be using Void for this fight. I made this mistake last time. I don't really want to be using Hype, because I give him a whole lot of extra power. But I'll play things slightly different this time around, at least. Let's get out an L2 real quick. Bait out an L2 real quick. Come on, there we go. My L3 should deal good damage. Got a lot of Furies. A little weaker than I thought. It's not bad though. 35k. Alright. Oh my goodness, that power gain. So we're back to... Oh! Oh, this is too much? Oh, no, okay. We're fine still. Wow. Yeah, I need to use Void for this fight if I have to do this one again. The power gain is just too much. Oh, wait, there's Cornered, isn't there? Yeah, so he had crazy amounts of power gain. Okay. I think that's what it is, right? Because he has 2 different power gain nodes, I believe. He must have if he was gaining power that fast. It's gonna heal up real quick. Might as well. Pay the special 2 one more time. Hit him with a heavy attack. Hit him with the L3. Screw baiting. It's funny that you did it the first time without knowing it had cornered. Yeah, I didn't even realize. Next arena, Thing or OG Thor. Are you going for a BG? I will probably be grinding. Yeah. Re-announcement, better than a crystal, big wildcard with Thing and Thor as options. Yeah. The only thing that worries me is the score, the cutoff, is probably going to be very high. So. Alright, let's try not to trigger Dex until I get one Petrify going. This node does have Spite on it. No Petrifies, it's alright. Oh, that's right. First hit's unblockable. Yep, okay. That's fine. I don't really need Void for anything beyond this one fight. As per usual, no Petrify yet. Hey, we got a Petrify, alright. Double Petrify. Next time I will for sure use Void for the fight before this. Should go much smoother. Just the damage, the passive damage over time, where I'm not having to hit him, really helps out. Or would really help out. What? Oh man, I really thought I got the intercept there. Alright, need to play it slightly safer. Because I know this is the last fight I need Void for, but I need to actually make it through the fight still. That's crazier how much easier the paths are in this quest versus the previous one. Previous quest, the paths are just brutal. Damn it, Fear the Void. I don't want to see you right now. Alright, he's dead. GG, why aren't you heavy countering? There was no real need. For the last 15%, I could have done that to maybe help a little bit, but for the actual rest of the fight, you only need to heavy counter if he's going to auto block you, and without 4 armor ups, he's not going to auto block. It's like 6 different cutoffs merged into one. I don't know how I like it. It's interesting. I wonder, like, my first thought was, are they going to do this again? Is this just like the first time that we're seeing it? And are they going to start doing this more frequently? Because thinking about it, there are so many champions that we just we never expect to see in the arena. Because, you know, we're getting a new champion every other week. And that only leaves, you know, 26 weeks out of the year for rerun champions. What's really, like, I don't know. I also think that, I think I'm playing this fight very poorly, that's what I think. But there's, it's kind of interesting, like, the champions that they selected for the Crystal. Do they tie in well with the story? Is it something I'm missing? Because to me, it just seems not like a completely random set of champs, but I don't know how they relate to one another exactly.
It's related to the Marvel 80th anniversary thing.
Oh, is that what it is?
They're gonna be doing it, I think, twice this month. Not sure if they're gonna be different sets of characters in the arenas.
Huh. Okay. So maybe it won't be a permanent thing. Ouch. And yeah, it has its pros and cons, because if they just had, let's say, Dormammu in the arena, his cutoff wouldn't be that... Oh my god. Getting wrecked here. His cutoff wouldn't be that bad, so somebody who actually wants Dormammu is going to be pissed because here's their chance, but they got to put up a score that's going to get, you know, thing for a Dormammu. Nobody's going to want to do that. It's good for other people who, you know, don't mind putting up a high score if it means that they have more options to choose from. That's kind of interesting. I mean, to be honest, I'm just very surprised to see Thing on that list of champions at all. I'll just pop my special, I guess. I was debating waiting and trying to get a heal, but it's going to take too long. Who's going to grind 60 mil plus and pick Winter Soldier as the reward? Swedia. Good call. He might. BG, would it be better if they made the champs available as an arena milestone instead of arena cutoff, or will it make it harder for people to progress? It would make it easier for people to progress, but too easy in a way. I don't think it'd be a good idea to have them as milestones. A lot of people in the past have suggested that type of thing. Yeah, I don't like the idea of it. way, 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 way more people would get all of the champions, and I don't know. It's, you know, it's part of what makes the game is that these champions are hard to get. And if you can't necessarily get the champion that you're after, well, then you got to decide, like, okay, who's my next best option? And if I can't get that one, who's the next best after that? And kind of the whole decision-making process takes a big hit.
But
What'd you say?
it,
I say
I
good.
feel, yeah, it taking a big hit, I feel would be good for the game.
Taking away making decisions?
Yeah, I do feel that at some point this game is just too expensive for a mobile game. Just, you know, outright just too time consuming, too expensive for a mobile game at times. You know, the fact that it costs something like $200, $300 or days of your time, I don't think that's really reasonable for a mobile game. If the
That is the game, though. There's games out there that they give you everything right off the bat.
I do wish that it wasn't the case. Maybe that has contributed to the fact that the game has survived this long, but maybe it would have survived anyways because of the Marvel IP. I'm not sure. I would love to see a basic character arena for 5 stars. You know, just relying on RNG is so, like, super frustrating all the time.
Did I miss an announcement? For the arena, we're kind of talking about that. For the arena, you're getting to pick the champion out of if you win the arena, which, you know, 150 people qualify for the 5-star. Still gonna be pretty tight.
This game is just expensive for a mobile game or a non-mobile game.
Yeah, it's expensive, but like there's a million options out there to play. What makes this game is
There's not really a million
part
other
of.
fighting Marvel games though out there to play. This is kind of the only one that is similar style.
I mean, yeah, it's unique to its own style, but I don't know. I feel like the game wouldn't be the game anymore if you take away the decision making.
Maybe that would be a good thing.
There's, you know what takes away decision making sometimes. Gates. And hey, you didn't think those were good.
Good, and I'm glad that the company agreed and they're removing them. So, you know. I still don't think those are good, and I don't think most people still think those are good.
Oh, most people don't think they're good.
But then now they're removing them.
Damn it, I need to do homeworks and not trying to analyze the game in full. What are you trying to do, Star? You talking homework for your game design class? PG/Cam, instead of choosing your champ from one arena, run multiple arenas with different champs and spread the cutoffs? Maybe. I don't think they could do 6 at a time. But I don't necessarily think having... I don't know, actually. Is it a good idea to split them? I don't know. Even if there was just like 2 champions at a time, I'm not sure if I like that. Arcade's ad decision making. It's just not your best option, but the least bad. Well, it limits the pool of champions that you can run in a way. Maybe the
Limits it
gates don't do
in a
it, but
super lazy, super forced way though.
maybe the gates don't do it as much. But like the variant one, where you're limiting the selection of champions to choose from. Some people have 100 plus champions to try to decide between. But if you limit that to, you know, 40.
We saw this even in variant one, right? It was the poorest reception of any variant.
That's
The
because it
thing
was
with
the hardest, and people
yeah,
just want easy rewards. I don't care, man. That
because of
that variant
the
one
it was
was the
hardest
most
because of the
interesting.
gates as well.
Variant one was the most interesting by far. I don't see any interesting, like, I don't know. Yeah, everyone has their own personal opinion and preference and stuff like that, but I don't know. The fights in variant one are fights that I feel like I can go back to. I feel like I see other people go back to show like cool things. I don't give a damn about anything in the other variants, really.
People gone
They were
back to
just
fights in variant one. Have you gone back to fights in variant one?
no, but I also stopped making content a long time ago. But I'm not gonna stop forever. I have plans. I have
Oh
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
I have big
Website.
plans.
Uh,
I actually watched a video this morning.
oh wow.
Not watched a video, but went through a tutorial. I mean, a video tutorial. Um, for some different software that I'm gonna be using, and I'm pumped. Pumped about it, man. Like, it got me super excited. I have to see if my computer can handle it, because my computer... I'm really hoping it's just this other program that I normally use to make videos that's messing up my computer, because everything else seems fine. Everything else I do on my computer seems absolutely fine, but it crashes constantly. And I've uninstalled, fresh
Wrote
installed
adult
this
website.
software, and I think this off... Honestly, man, I'm not one of those conspiracy theory type people, but...
Oh,
The software that I have is a couple years old, and these pop-ups appear all the time when I launch the software to upgrade to the newest version. And ever since these things started, it's just been crashing the program left and right. And I feel like it's
so
them trying to
you
get
know
me to
when
buy
somebody says
the
I'm not
upgrade.
one of those conspiracy theory people, and then the next sentence is like, aliens are real, or
They are real, man. All right. Anyway, let's. Bushido Brown said it over. Buck, thanks very much. So let me find this real quick, and then I'm gonna focus on this fight. Hang on.
go ahead, sorry.
You should do variant 1 itemless to see how difficult it really is. I kind of wish I can go back in time and do that. I now that it's completed, I don't know. It's less exciting to me, but I do wish I could have made it last a bit longer. Doing it
So you're
itemless,
saying
I
that
think it'd
now
be
that it's
fun.
completed, because there's no more completion reward system in place, it's less exciting. So you're also driven by rewards.
Yeah,
Interesting.
this is
Right.
what I was saying before. This. I'm not changing my mind. This is exactly what I'm saying.
Sure. Sure.
Dude, I struggle to get my duels in for practice. I completely ignored the new champion fights in the game as well. And I agree that rewards, they do a lot to drive players to do certain things.
Good.
That part we agree on.
Good. Okay. You should fight this champion.
I should fight this champion. Bushido Brown, thank you very much for the buck. I don't know, maybe at some point I would do it, but even something as small as the lines no longer being dotted, kind of making me have to mentally keep track of what's going on, or not even mentally. I could make a map or something like that. It's just kind of annoying, you know. Brian, if you had infinite time and energy, would you play Variant 1 again? Infinite time and energy. If I had infinite time and energy, I wouldn't even play this game. I would, I don't know what I would do, but can you imagine if you had infinite energy? I know you're talking about quest energy, but I'm thinking like just real energy. I think I'd play drums for an entire year straight. Like not like zero breaks. I would have to have like new sticks beside me because eventually those things would break mid session. But I would just play for how many hours are in a year? Um, over 8,000, almost 9,000 hours. I play for 9,000 hours straight. Anyway, if I had infinite time and energy, yeah, I would do Variant 1 again. If I had infinite time and energy, I would probably do Variant 1 again. Well, I mean, I would definitely do Variant 1 again. I don't know if I would touch the other variants ever again. Variant 2, maybe, with Venom the Duck, but I also don't really feel compelled to do that. Variant 1 is probably the only one that I would ever go back to. Alright, anyway, let's fight this champ. Discussion time over until I inevitably fail and have to redo this again.
I think now Cam and BG will debate over whether or not BG will in fact fight the champion. So will you fight this champion or not?
You know what? F this champion. Alright, unblockable for the first 6 seconds. I gotta remember that.
I had an idea about the arena thing, and maybe this could work out to actually distribute the cutoffs a bit more. What if you have a singular arena, but instead of having the rewards being distributed at the end, having you choose what champion you want to go for at the start, end of the arena, you'll just get your ranking, and your ranking would be out of, people get every one of the champions. You have 6 champions, so in total, 6 times 150, that would be full. Get the character that they chose at the start of the arena. So like in this arena, the cutoff for Thing would be highest, and then there would be the cutoff for OG Thor, something like that, and then the cutoff for Winter Soldier would be super low.
Basically what I think you're saying what Tater said, I think in the Alliance chat, where yeah, if like the top X amount of people qualify for what is perceived to be like the grand prize.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind something like that. I think that's better than having multiple arenas.
Are you fighting yet?
No, because you're going on for this long story about the arenas, man. I gotta stay focused when I'm in the fight. I'm waiting for you to finish, get out your idea.
You're gonna blame me. Go fight.
All right, God. All right, let's do this then. Whew. All right, champion.
I love when Cam is on like listening to an old married couple.
We are an old married couple. Well, now divorced couple.
Child support.
Can't give you child support because you're just gonna spend it all at the strip club.
You're gonna do it by beans.
So what if I will? Is that such a problem?
What's your problem? You being eating.
Say it. Go ahead. Let everyone know how you feel.
I wouldn't be going to the strip club so often if you eating beans all the damn time. How's this fight going?
It's going alright. I gotta stop, I gotta get the idea of powering out of my brain, though. I mean, I guess up until 40% I could still parry the mediums, but
Yeah.
if I mistime it, I have to block. Okay. Oh, I forgot about Dismay. Oh, dear lord, no. No,
A
Dismay.
lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I was about to say you were not taking that much damage, but then it was a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's game over. There's no way. Can't come back
Max
from
hit
that.
wounds?
Damn it. No, I don't have max deep wounds. I have 0 points in it. It was just too hard to get to.
Okay, I don't think it's over yet. Is he above 40%?
I don't know. What's your idea?
Rank 5 your cat.
Wow.
What?
I'm gonna throw hype in there. Damn it. Man, that sweep kick. The distance on it is so crazy. %, 37%, 36%. Crap, I didn't mean to do an L2. It's alright though, I guess. I don't think I can out-damage this guy.
There your incinerator is getting struck off.
Can I not stun him either?
The stun is also getting shrugged off. Yeah, the stun is also getting shrugged off.
Yeah, I just can't out-damage. Maybe if I set up a heavy attack. I'm gonna have to, alright, I'm gonna have to take a risk here. Zero Furies.
You can do that, yeah.
Uh-oh. Wow, the timing on that was lucky. I might need to get to an L3 again. No, he's just healing too much. There's no way. He was starting to heal for far more damage than I can dish out.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Ah. Throw Hulk at him first. I probably can't do anything with Hulk, but... Oh boy.
Some nice sound effects, buddy.
Thanks. You'll see what those sound effects were from. Yeah, there we go.
Big sound effects.
Thanks. I was hoping he'd throw a light there, but he threw the medium. Unblockable.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I just got kicked in the face, too. Damn. Freaking dismay, dude. Freaking dismay. It is not just a... I mean, it's more, you know, a significantly easier node than some of the other ones, but I could still get you, and it got me. Let's try again. Yeah, see, these paths, they take just so long getting to the champion. Can I can't remove Void from my team, can I? Should I try it?
They need Void.
I was bringing Void for the Infinity Man fight, and I guess I was gonna use him against the other one too, but I don't really need it, right? I could let's get rid of Void. I think he's dead weight when I actually make it to the champion boss, and I'm not having problems with the path, so we'll ditch Void. And I think Voodoo is my next best option.
Be Voodoo for the first few. Maybe going with Voodoo first?
You think so?
Yeah.
Dude, I wish I got a 5-star Doctor Strange.
Why?
Did you see Invincible play, man?
But you would use him instead of Voodoo?
That could be me. If I was
that
good.
really cannot be you.
It really cannot.
That is very far from you.
It is
Far from anything you have ever done.
a little bit.
Also had hair.
He did. He's perfect in every way.
Looked handsome. I mean, I'm not saying you don't look handsome, but
He's physically fit. He looks like an artist, you know what I mean? is this getting too too weird? He looks like he looks like he works in the field of art, maybe a graphic artist.
looks like he could draw you like one of his French films.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Did you get any paths done today? Not yet. I've only made it to the champion twice, though. I haven't even had to reset on the path at all. It's just long-ass paths. Super long paths. He looks like Pete? He doesn't look like Pete, but I could see him and Lady Pete getting together, you know? They'd make a cute couple.
You see,
Uh,
he is in the chat here. He would have left and probably be freaked out for the rest of his life.
yeah. Oh, maybe I should use Voodoo for this hype? Nah. How's it going, man? It's going alright. You know, it's fun getting to do a different quest than the 5th one. Not enough to worry about the global. But this champion boss is a dookie head monster, man. All those things.
He doesn't have strength in numbers. Strength in that many number of options for him either, so.
You know, even if he had strength in numbers, I'm making it there with full health. But it would be brutal if, like, you get a dexterity and it doesn't trigger because of strength in numbers. You know? Because that does happen against Mordo. You trigger dexterity, but you don't gain the buff from it, so I don't know if that would count or not.
I'm almost 100% sure that sometimes you get dexterities against champion, but it doesn't trigger.
Well, there is a cooldown on it. Are you
it makes me cry. It makes me cry every time.
Because there have been those times where I just like furiously swipe back.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, bud. Don't throw another L3. Dude, his power meter was still yellow. Like, he didn't even hesitate for a millisecond. Ridiculous.
Beautiful, man.
The shields are working much better this time. So it doesn't even matter, I guess.
Believe when they have an active buff, instead of 15% damage cap, there's a 7.5%, so...
Oh wait, is that what it is? Yeah. I'm very confused about hype. Oh well.
Or... Anyways, I gotta go have some food before I have to get back to work.
Alright, thanks for hopping on.
You should consider getting a path done.
I'll think about it, but at this point I've gone so long, I don't want to break the streak.
As you said, thinking puts us 14% ahead of people who do not.
Yeah, it's true.
14% right there. Be the difference between clearing a path or not. I'll see y'all later.
Later, dude. Crap. Oh, I got my L3 off. Suck it, Hyperion. You can go 7 days without food, Cam. Enzo. Can you do that? Because, man, I can't do that. 7 days without food. Oh, see, this time I'm taking way more damage. Son of a... How does it work? Is it because of the node? Like, I don't get it. Can't be because of the node. I'm trying to chill out right now and let willpower heal me up as much as possible. Alright. Can't do that any longer, but it got up to 88%, not bad. Is there some kind of stagger on you? Yeah, it's the node. It prevents staggers from triggering or something. Is the conditioning affects some good Supreme's abilities? Does it affect all of his abilities? I wasn't sure, but I guess it makes sense if it does. Alright, let's wrap it around. And oh, that's right. I was using Void for this fight as well, but I guess I could use Gulk. Should be fine. Have you tried starting the champion fight with light attack, Pete? No, I have not, and I will not, dude. Get that garbage out of here, man. I don't trust it. Oh, what the F? Where's my degen? When I want degen, you don't give it to me? Dormammu. There it is. I need my damage up. Oh, this fool. Sweet, sweet degen. Gulk needs to hit harder. You know? Like, he doesn't really. He's fine for what he is, but he could hit harder. It'd be nice. Okay. Also, Goga's fantastic magic counter, but he'd suck if it wasn't for the heal block on special 1. Kind of. Power bond. Yeah, that's right. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I feel like any fight that I could use hype in goes pretty fast. Should I chance it? He'll throw a special right after this, right? Yeah. Atta boy. Good vision. Dude, where are my stuns at? Weird YouTube blip got hit with an ad? That is weird. I have access to a play ad button, so I technically could have triggered it, but no, I didn't. He's dangerously high at the moment. Okay, never mind, not anymore. He's gonna... I wanted to pop an L3 there, because I know it would have killed him, but I was kind of scared at the same time. I did the play ad button once. I don't know if it did anything. I don't know if it does either. I remember one time people said just to do it, so I did, and I don't think anybody got an ad, or maybe some people did, I can't remember. Anyway, the thing with SS Armor Phase is I think it's 15% per hit, right? So with Hype's L3 is 2 hits. You can't lose more than 30% then, not 100% sure. I think the L3s count as 1 hit, though, because if you think about like the indestructible charge 3-minute boost that we can use, and certain other things in this game, it usually counts as 1 hit, even though your combo meter, like, it'll show the actual number of hits. This fool. Pop this L3. Get my cosmic charges. Boost my attack. For those of you that need a refresher on Hyperion, he gains cosmic charges, although I guess this node prevented mine from triggering completely. Anyway, it gains these cosmic charges, and they increase Hyperion's attack. It's quite nice. As if the guy needed more plus attack. Getting... oh, jeez. Getting a lot from the Furies already and all that. Man, I got hit with that special, and the tail end of that special from Heimdall, and it feels like it didn't even hit me. Did my health bar even go down? Like... whatever. Just gonna heal it back from this node. Come on, dude. There we go. Yes, he missed the conditioning is bugged. It affected Hype's Cosmic Overcharge. Is not supposed to do that, if I remember correctly. It doesn't seem like it's supposed to do that, so you're probably right. It probably is bugged. I don't know. Why is it every time you say, come on, dude, he throws a special? That's my taunt, Pete. Increase the chance for him to throw a special by 15%. Of course. IRL taunt, I like it. I mean, dude, IRL taunts is where it's at. I learned it from OG. You know, they taunt all the time. They win championships. Those 10k crits, feel so nice. There's something very satisfying about seeing a 5-digit number show up when you attack, you know? Anything above 10k feels real nice. Alright, let me get some healing. I saw a comment earlier, someone was asking why I don't use specials in some fights. It just depends on the situation. Against this cable here, for example, I wanted to save my specials because I knew I was gonna I wanted 3 cosmic charges, and I wanted to be able to heal when I wanted to and not really have to like work to get the charges back and stuff like that. So Alan said it over 5. Alan, thank you so much. Say Medusa's special 3 armor shatter is broken. Did you know? I did, yeah. It's broken in a good way right now, at least. Favoring the players, where the permanent bleed stays permanent even after armor shatter falls off. Alan, thank you very much for the 5, dude. Really appreciate it. Someone told me about it like the day the patch hit or something, and then I actually, in one of my videos, was playing with Medusa and kind of had it happen. Last Arnie, what's up, dude? OBG, thank goodness you're streaming. Quick question, does this cubicle make me look dead inside? It does. It does. You gotta get out of there, man. Cubicles, I'm pretty sure, were invented by the devil. They must have been. There's no other explanation. Man, screw cubicles for real. How many paths done? I got done 3 paths so far. Minus 3 paths. As a ghost user, I don't even get out of bed for anything less than 20k. Wow. Well, Pete, you know what? I'll have ghost, okay? Sure. Sure, you can get to 1L2 and kill these guys with it, but, you know, not everybody has that ability, okay? I just be proud of my 10k crits the few times I get them. OBG, I faced OG Vision yesterday with Medusa, and he still got power from getting hit, but not from synthesis. Oh. Oh, it's bugged in more ways than the one? Oh. I didn't realize that. Alan sending over another 2. I think also just saying what I just read. Hang on. Also, oh jeez. Alright, let me pop the special 3 so I can read this. Also turns the power gain back on homie for robots. Okay. Okay. Well, that's not in favor of the players, I guess. Damn. Man, good thing I didn't do the cosmic path yesterday. I would have hated it getting to that nebula and then not being able to shut her down, because that's still my best strategy for that fight. Damn, I need to fix that. I know they announced that they're doing something with Armor Shatter. They're kind of changing. Are they changing the way it works? I don't know. They're doing something with oh, never mind. Yeah, they're doing something with Armor Shatter. So I'm guessing that's the reason. That's what's causing these bugs to pop up. Sweet, got that heal block off just in time. She would have healed back quite a bit. Go. So if you're just tuning in, I did not take down any paths yet today. The path is super long that I'm taking because it has 2 loops in it. And it's just a long quest, man. A lot of health in these guys. Oh jeez. I have a slightly different team this attempt versus the previous ones, where if I make it to the champion boss, I'm not totally out if my Sim Supreme bites the dust early. I brought in a Voodoo to kind of back things up, which I don't think it'll make getting to the champion much more difficult. I was bringing in Void before that, and the reason for it was just a couple of, well, yeah, a couple of the fights. It was just nice to have Void, but that was unnecessary. Should have realized that from the start. Kind of did realize it, but at the same time I was like, let me just keep trying it. BG, did you complete Variant 3 Itemless? Please let me know. I did, yes. Another energy refill. So many gosh darn energy refills. BG, who are you picking this week for the Summoner Showdown so I can cheat off your test and get 3 energy refills? Well, it doesn't matter who you vote for, Jay. It's like, well, I mean, the voting does matter, but regardless of who you vote for, if the #1 most voted for person wins, then you get the 3 energy refills. And just doing a duel apparently does not qualify for voting, even though I thought it did, but I was wrong. Turns out I was wrong. But I would guess, what's his name? Jedi? Something? Because he's in Kenobi. And Kenobi is a very, very strong alliance. I mean, they placed first in the season, so if that tells you anything. Okay. I'm not really where I want to be. This is going to push him well below 25% health. I think I screwed up here, guys. Wait, is it? Okay, no, actually we're good. 28%. Perfect. Guys, this is exactly where I want to be. All according to plan, man. Uh-oh. Oh no, why'd I do that hit? We're fine, everything's fine. Alright, dude, I get it. You have abilities that you can hit me with. Go away. Damn it, man. Took a lot of damage there. It's fine. I'll heal it back. It's just annoying having to heal it back in all these fights. Alright. Next loop. I gotta goes now. Alright, Star. See you later. I dueled but didn't submit anything and still got refills? Yeah. I never actually do the voting. That was a few crits right there. His power is gonna be boosted, but I still feel like it's probably better to use the L1s. Alright, he's got a lot of power gain now. I do want to keep pushing him to an L2 if at all possible. Start the healing process. Definitely want to get more than one heal off this fight. Well. Maybe I shouldn't get another heal off this fight. Maybe I shouldn't have even healed the one time. Might be better to heal a different fight, because this fight's a little sketchy. Wait, who am I using again for Infinity Man? I kind of forgot about that fight. I might have to use Hype. Maybe I do need to heal again. Oh. What was my plan? Alright, let's pop my L3 when this healing's done. Oh god, I thought I messed up. Whew. Alright. Where is Venom Duck? He's at home. Man, 101 hits only? Feels like that fight was a lot longer. Guess I was baiting out a lot of specials. Different. Okay, Infinity Man with spiked armor. Armor break immunity spike. I really don't remember what my plan was gonna be for this guy, if I even had one. I would like to use hype for the next 3 fights still. I feel like I might throw hype's life away if I use him for this. I mean, I guess my best options, I would say probably Voodoo or Hyperion. But Voodoo starts, okay, so Voodoo starts out with the heal, which is going to feed this guy power. And Hyperion starts out with power gain, so he's going to feed him power. I guess what I could do with Hyperion is get to an L3 as fast as possible, and then I don't gain the power gain buffs, and then I could just not heavy attack to gain the Furies. It's probably the best bet. Voodoo can odd combo to reduce spiked armor procs? He can. I'm not really too concerned about spiked armor, though. It's 6% of their attack as physical damage. And he's only got 62-51 attack. So 375 damage, and that's before accounting for the physical resistance I have, which isn't much, but let's say it's like 6% or something. So yeah, about 350 damage is what I'm gonna take per crit. It's not nothing, but the amount of hits that I do and the amount of them that are gonna be crit, I don't think it's a bad idea. Alright, I think I'm gonna use hype. I think I just gotta use hype. Use hype. Don't get myself to an L3 as fast as possible, and then the spite will kind of go away. I'll have to block the L1 blasts eventually. This is gonna be an annoying fight. Should have attacked that faster. I'm gonna have to wait out one more regardless, so I might as well just sit back. Alright. Ah, why'd I do this? Oh my god. I popped this L3 thinking like, oh, I'll get dexterity off myself by popping this L3. What an idiot move. Whatever. Let's do this again. Okay. Buffs are off of myself now. I'll block this. It's so hard not to trigger dexterity against this guy sometimes. Maybe I should just be baiting out L2s and going with heavy attacks still. I didn't want him to throw the L1 when I was backed up against the wall. It would not have been good. I do need him to throw that L2 pretty quick, though. Or L1. I thought I gave him more power than that. Whoops. Power gain ain't so bad with this guy, I guess, because he always wants to throw the special. So it's good. It's just a little bit slow, but it's not really threatening. That time I should have blocked, probably. I'll block these. Evade these, because I already have the Fury buffs on myself. This guy's like 200k health, so 20% is still too high of a health total, even with when I'm stacked with some Furies. He needs to be low for me to chew through that final phase of his. He needs to be like basically at 15% health. I'll block these. Get some heavies going now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Ah, this is fun. Alright, good. He didn't gain any armor ups there. This should kill him. This should slay the beast. And it did. Sweet. Yep. Good. Whew. Alright. Sorry. Had to check a notification real quick. Alright, moving on. So now I need to heal this hype up. Alright, so this probably is like the definitive team. So even if I fail with these champions, I don't think I have any better setup. You know, I really wanted 3 champions to deal with the champion. And I guess I kind of have a 4th with Hyperion here. It is doable with him, but I consider him mostly like the lane clearing champ. Oh, what am I doing those regular attacks for? Oh no! God, I'm an idiot! I kept doing them even after I was like seeing myself taking the hit, taking the damage. You guys ever just do really dumb things and just question like why your brain sucks? I can't, because that's the only thing I can imagine is like, dude, what the heck was going on in my head? Just watching these attacks land and me take all the damage from it. So he has a node where every time he glances, I take damage. That's what's going on here, in case you're wondering what I'm talking about. And he can't glance when I do a heavy attack, intercept, or use a special. It's not normal Ant-Man rules here. It has to do with another node that's active on this guy called Size Matters, I believe. And because Hyperion is a large size champion, he just cannot glance while doing these things. So as long as I'm doing a heavy attack or specialist, it's cool, but the regular attacks I should not be doing. I'm gonna heal it back, but sounds like variant 2 all over. It basically is, yeah. This node was everywhere in variant 2. gotta stop going for that. If I don't get the timing on it just right, it's risky. Damn it, dude. Let's just play it safer. Alright, I'll get one more healing off this fight. The amount of healing that I got this fight, I should be at a full yellow bar. But the screw-ups just countering that healing prevent that. Need to stall just a little bit here. Okay, good enough. Move on. 2 fights left before we're back at the champion. So BG Human Torch to rank 4 or wait for the buff? I don't know how many resources you have. You might want to wait for the buff. If you I mean, he's a good champion. So if you have a use for him right now, then you don't need to wait. He's good as is. But if they're like your last tier 2 alphas and you don't really have a use for him and you're just looking for a champion to rank just because, then you might want to wait in that case. Gee, what's your answer for 6.2.4 Juggy? Or what was your answer? You're saying? I was gonna say, yeah, I already did that one. What was my answer? I had 2 answers. One was Void, and the other was Namor. And I used them both. I think I had success with both. I think Void ended up being safer though. I think I ended up using Void more. He's not the only options. Actually, someone's mentioned. Speaking of Torch, would Torch be good for that? Maybe it wouldn't be good for that. Never mind. You'd be able to stop the healing, but because of the nature of the global in that quest, it wouldn't be good. But who else do people use? People use Ghost. If you have Ghost, she's more than capable as well. Of course. I'm not sure who else would be useful, but I don't know why I didn't attack just then. Oh well. What's your opinion about Awakening Aegon? Aegon, I'm really not a huge fan of. Like, it's so weird with Aegon. I'm because I do like him. I like the champion. I think he's cool. But in terms of like how frequently would I use Aegon if I had him, I would barely ever touch the guy. So it's hard for me to recommend Awakening a champion that I personally know that I would not use much. Now everyone's different though, and if you think you would use him, then why not? And he is really good for Labyrinth. If I still had Labyrinth to do, I would be much more inclined to awaken him. I think the amount of resources and time that you'll save by taking Aegon into Labyrinth justify the Awakening gem, because then you could take that saved time and save resources, and you get more resources with that time, and then get an offer like Cyber Monday or something like that and get another gem or something, you know. But I really would not use him very much if I had him. I guess it wouldn't just be Labyrinth, but it wouldn't be much else. Because even in like a casual setting, if I'm just playing a champion that I think is fun, I don't want to play a champion that I'm so worried about losing the combo. Like it's fun sometimes, but for me it wouldn't be fun frequently, I guess. Alright, Come on, dude. I got a lot of Furies. Can you pop your L2 so I can... Thank you. Oh my god, I couldn't pull back in time. Oh, unbelievable, dude. I wasn't stunned there, was I? This is the second time it's happened today where I attack into their block and then I try to swipe back afterwards and I just can't swipe back. Did I fire my... Did he didn't prevent... Oh, what is going on? Was the timer not up yet for my cosmic charges? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, that time was my fault. For sure. I was just distracted thinking about what else was going on. There's my cosmic charges. I'm gonna try to heal, but he's gonna... Alright, I got a little bit of health back at least. Anyway. I consider ranking Venom the Duck to deal with Red Skull on the Cosmic Path. His toxic armors would melt him. You must be talking to someone else, I think, right? Oh, no. Oh, never mind. Red Skull. Sorry. I in my brain, I processed that as Red Hulk. And I was like, well, there's no Red Hulks on any cosmic paths that I have left, so you must be talking to someone else. But Red Skull, I already have an option for Red Skull. It's a slow option, but I have one. No! YouTube. Is it back, guys? I don't have any issues on my end. Yeah, hit refresh. I'm gonna repeat exactly what Alastair says here. Last star. Hit the refresh or live button if the stream froze. Okay. Alright. Last fight before the champion. Once again. Let's go. Pop this. I'll try to get some healing. It would be nice to have Hyperion healthy for the final fight, just in case. Healthier. I'm not going to heal a second time versus this Corvus. But I did want to get the first healing off, at least. Got slightly lucky there. Scary stuff. I honestly should not even be trying to punish the L1 at this point. It's a little too sketchy for my taste. Yeah, I do it anyway. You know what? If this doesn't kill him, which I don't think it will, maybe I'll heal again. It's not gonna kill him. those crits into my block. Rip all that healing that I was thinking about getting. Cool. Got the last little tick out of the health, out of the healing too. 79%, that is good enough. You want him to parry you in PvE? Willpower healing? It's true. That armor break. For 6 stars, Carnage, is he any good? Carnage is good, yeah. It's tough to find a lot of use for him, but his damage output's actually really strong. Could be some use for you. Unless he synergizes with Venom, who's great. Possibly some others, I can't remember. But you get great channel, love it. Thanks, man. I've yet to complete Act 5 the first time. I have full suicides. Who should be my 5-star rank 5? Blade, Awaken, Stark's Buddy, Not Awaken, or Omega Red, Sig level 117. If you're using suicides, you want to go with Omega Red. Forget the others. It's Omega Red 100%. Alright guys, here we are once again at the freaking champion. Again, I have 2 Mystics here, along with a Beardo and a backup as Hyperion, which I think I could only use him for the final 10%, but he's here nonetheless. This Gulk, he's not going to really help, but that's fine. I am going to go with Sim Supreme. I'm going to hopefully get Sim Supreme, or use Sim Supreme to get the champion to 10%. And hopefully just solo the dude straight up. But if not, well then, these others are the backups. I have 2 linked nodes up, unblockable for the first 6 seconds, and Dismay. Dismay is what got me the last time around. I was doing alright, had him below 50%, and then I got hit, and Dismay wrecked my life. Okay, let's focus up. First 6%, or first 6 seconds, I mean. Pay attention. I'll use an L1 to give myself some distance if necessary. Let's do this thing, man. Let's do this thing. No, 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 no. Oh my god, I tried to pop the L1. Oh, dude. I got greedy, guys. I got greedy. His Unstoppable was almost up. And I was like, I'll hold the L1. And then when I realized I'm gonna get hit as I'm dashing back, I tried to pop my L1, but it was too late. I got greedy. God. I dealt damage to this guy? I don't remember hitting him. I guess the stagger? Whatever. Let's go, Voodoo. Maybe you'll surprise me here, bud. No, I didn't want to get an L2. No, I didn't want to get L2 again. God. Jesus, man. The amount of power you can generate with Voodoo and 5 out of 5 MD is bonkers. Okay, here we go. Bonkers, dude. Straight up nutty. What? Dude! Wait, was I stunned from using my L3? Because I couldn't move. I was stunned. Oh my god. Come on, man. How does that ability work of his? Damn. I was doing pretty good. Rody Stark said over a buck. Saying, BG, I didn't know Unstoppable overrides unblockable. Threw my things unblockable special into Juggernaut when he was unstoppable and he blocked it. Seems like something is wrong to me. Yeah, I don't know how that works exactly. Probably shouldn't have been able to block it, but I don't know. Maybe report that in the forums. Thank you very much for the buck. So, how does it work with the stun again, man? He was above 50% health, right? I think he was in the 70 to 40% health one. While the champion is unstoppable, any contact with him leaves the attacker stunned. Is that a bug? I guess not. It's contact. Oh, alright. So I need to... Okay. So between 70 and 40% health, I need to throw my special... No, man. Is that a bug? I think it's a bug. They changed magic so she didn't get special 3 stun in the past. They did, right? That feels like a bug, man. How's it contact? He throws him in a portal and doesn't touch him. Yeah. That's not contact. Come on. And I was using other specials. So why did it only stun me on the special 3? Magic nullifies on special 3 though? I don't know, man. It felt like a bug. Because there's contact attacks and there's non-contact attacks. Odd even combo would affect chance to stun also. That's also true. Maybe that's what it was? I don't know. It's funny that Voodoo doesn't even touch the champion with L3. Yeah. I don't know what... Man, that's the problem with this game, is you never know what's a bug and what's not a bug. And you report something on the forums and they don't tell you. Either they fix it or they don't, and it's just silence a lot of times. Sometimes they'll tell you, but a lot of times you just don't know. Well, I mean, Voodoo was working there pretty well, though. I was impressed, man. If I can control it a little bit better, like honestly, 5 out of 5 MD might have been too much for him. 4 out of 5 might have been better, because I could have got more poisons off and burned through this dude a bit faster, but 5 out of 5 will be better for the final 10%. And if I can just get him lower with Sim Supreme like I did previously, I'm very happy having Voodoo on the team. Having Voodoo on the team will help a lot in future runs. Regardless, he shouldn't stun specials. They cannot be stunned when specialing. Yeah, it really does feel like a bug. I don't know for sure. But that honestly felt like I got hit with the bug, man. I'm pretty screwed here, but got a little bit of practice in. Oh my god, unblockable. I think that was unblockable, right? I think I was blocking. Unblockable message didn't come up, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Also, though, read this. 2 updates ago, they took away the AI's fight start advantage. You do get the first light hit if you have the timing. It was taken away because of how it interacted with Slumber. Interesting. I didn't realize they did anything to address that issue with Slumber. VG Poison immunes are immune to Spirit Venom from Doc Voodoo, but not Spider-Man Miles Morales Venom Blast? Good question. I don't know. I guess it's a poison damage, not a poison effect. I don't know. Anyway, let me throw my my last champion at this dude. Dashing back against the champion, I get clipped way too many times, man. I just can't help it. I just can't help it. It's something I should be better at, but I'm just not, I guess. That is not a bug. That is just me being afraid, I guess, more than anything, and dashing back when I should man up and only dash back when he's actually coming for me. That's what that is, I guess. Well, crap run. Crap run with Sim Supreme there, followed by, I think, a bug with Voodoo. But I'm excited. I want to try one more time. We're gonna have one more run at this today. With Voodoo on the team. Actually, what time is it? Oh man. You know what, guys? Actually, I'm gonna call it here. I'm sorry. I'll do this again tomorrow though. I won't change my set. Like, this will be the team. I will definitely use this team tomorrow. I think I will do much better. But there's some other things that I need to do today. So I gotta call it for now. It's already 1:30. So yeah, I will. Because I definitely want to take advantage of the MD while I have it. You think double paths is the way to go? You got nothing but time? For this one, I think this is going to be the only double path that I do. It's you know, I actually thought about this, and it's not that many more fights. It's 3 additional fights taking this outer loop. And the 2 nodes, they shouldn't be a factor, really. On a good run, dismay doesn't mean anything. The unblockable in the first 6-second part, yeah, that's annoying to get around, but that's just the first 6 seconds of the fight, and I shouldn't be getting hit there either. So And it's not affecting the lineup that I'm bringing. So yeah, these two, I am going to double loop it. When I do this path, it's going to be a single loop. I'll run a single loop on Burden of Might and then straight up the middle. And then the rest of them are all going to be single loops as well. But yeah, I'm sorry guys. I gotta call it here for today. But I will come back tomorrow, probably around the same time. This was fun getting to do champion fights. Definitely feel more confident having Voodoo on the team. It's less pressure to only really have like one champion that can take him down. And I didn't know how Voodoo was gonna do because I'm pretty sure that was my first time using Voodoo against him. Last time I just killed him with Sim Supreme basically. Did you notice that during the Champions victory animation, his ponytail is pointy for half of it and then glued to his back for the second half? Can't say that I have. Now one path completed, boo. Yeah, I know. I actually haven't completed a path in a few streams now. A lot of close calls. Could definitely see it going down. Can see the path being completed, but just, one thing or another preventing me from getting that path done. But it's all right. We're coming down to the wire, and the rest of these paths, man, they're tough. They're really tough for taking down the champion is going to be tough. I'll get better at it as time goes on, at least. And the other quest, the path itself, is just brutal. But they'll get done. It's just going to take time. All right. On that note, though, guys, thank you all for the super chats that were sent over. Really appreciate it. And I will be back later tonight in about 8.5 hours, and then tomorrow for more Act 6 adventures. I think Unblockable works against you if you get hit with Dismay on one of your champs. It's compound risk. Dismay, if I get hit early on in the fight, though, I don't take extra Dismay damage, right? Because I don't have a combo against the enemy, so there's no degen that I'm taking. It shouldn't be a factor, really. So I think doubling up, I'm going to continue to double up. It's one less time that I have to actually take down the champion. I think it's worth it. The only real reason that I would consider not doubling up on the paths is just because the faster that I can get to the champion, just running that over and over and over again, I'll eventually get a good run on him. But yeah. If you die early because of one slip, then you have to not die to Unblockable. I guess that's true, but I don't think it's enough reason to not run them. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, everybody. Bye.